Hey folks, Shadeslay here. How you doing? It's a bank holiday Monday here in the UK. Another one, yep. Only a few days since the last one, but I'm not complaining. Time for some more Hearthstone, I think. And see if we can end the losing streak. Let's take a look and see what we've got then. 2 quests, a Mage or Shaman victory, and 3 victories. Okay, well we've got 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 on those. So how about we take a Mage for a spin today? See how we do. Let's take a quick look then at the Mage deck I'm going to use. I'm not going to play with the standard one. I've been having a bit of a play around, and I'm still fairly new to this. But let's take a quick look. I've got a custom Mage deck. Let's have a little look. So this is a Frost Mage of sorts. And you can see if we take a look at the mana curve. Weighted very much towards low level, early game. And you'll see we've got some nice Frost spells in there. There's some good combos. The Frost Nova, or the Frost Bolt, and the Ice Lance work particularly well together. And you can do 7 points of damage if you use those as a combo. We've also got a whole Murloc army in here as well. That's a little bit gimmicky, but that's just the way it goes. We'll see how it does. Sometimes it can work quite well. Other times, well, not so much. I have had one game where I managed to win on about the 3rd turn, I think, with the Murloc army. But then pretty much every other time, it just leaves me flat on my face. So we'll see how that does for us today. Lots of other low-level cards in there. We will see how this goes. Right, alright, let's go back and we'll just do a friendly, I think, for now. Because I don't think that this deck is quite strong enough to lead us to success in a ranked match. Mind you, I've still got pretty much basic cards across the board, so even our Druid set that I've been using for the ranked match isn't that great, not that powerful yet. Okay, let's play, we're on casual. Let's see how this goes. See what we can come up with. Finding an opponent. Who's it going to be? What's it going to be? Let's have a look. Be nice to win one for once. I do occasionally, I'm never recording. That's my excuse. Right, we have an opponent. What's it going to be? It is a Warlock.
Versus Gul'dan.
Gul'dan. Okay.
Your soul shall be
My soul will be his.
You asked
We'll see
for
about
it.
that. Okay, we'll get rid of that Core Hound because that's not going to be much use to us for a little while. I don't know if I want that Arcane Intellect quite yet either, because it's really towards the later game that we start to run out of cards. I might regret that. That's not bad. That mirror image will come in useful, give us some early protection if we need it. Oh, and a Flame Strike. Not much good to us at all at the moment. I don't want to waste the Arcane Missiles at this stage. I know people like to throw it straight out there. Let's just stick that up for now. And we'll end our turn. It'll just give us something on the board. And then we'll see what he does about that. There's no damage there, so he's probably not too worried. End our turn. Mustn't forget that. Right, what's he going to do? There we go, a Murloc Raider. Oh, I wonder if he's playing a Murloc army as well. We'll soon see. Well, I can get rid of that nice and easily. We'll just fireball it for the moment. There we go. End turn. Nothing yet in my hand that I particularly want to play on turn 3. There's not a lot there. All of my early game cards clearly hiding somewhere in the pack. He's taken his first 2 damage. He's obviously struggling for cards as well. There's really nothing there that I want to play at all. I could play the Arcane Missiles at this stage, take another 3 points off him. It's a bit of a waste. Haven't got an Ice Lance yet, so there's no point in playing the Frostbolt. Well, 3 points of damage is 3 points of damage, and we can add another one to it as well. Take him down to 25. 24. We've definitely got First Blood. I don't know what he's got in his hand though. Can't be much worse than mine. I've got loads of spells there, loads of clearance, loads of removal, but nothing that I want to put down on the board yet. Discard a random card. Okay, deal 4 damage to a minion. Draw a card and take 2 damage. Okay, so he's got 4 attack on the board. I've still got my 2 taunts up. 6 mana. I don't have 6 mana at the moment. What else have I got? Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. I don't really want to waste that on a minion. What else have we got? Don't really want to waste a good removal card at this stage either, but I could just hit him in the face, take another 6 points off him. That would take him down to 16. Hell, I might regret this later, but let's do it. Do it while I can. End turn. He's obviously going to go for one of the taunts. He might have something in his hand that takes out them both. He might be banking on that. I don't know what he's got. Oh no, Chillwind Yeti. We've still got a Flame Strike in our hand, so that could come in useful soon. It'd be good if we could get another 1 spell power, really. Okay, so we've got 5 mana crystals. Now, what do we want to do? We could stick up our Lord of the Arena. He's not going to last a very long time. Not with all that damage on the board, but it would help us out a little bit. Let's play the coin and then stick up Lord of the Arena. There we go, gives us another taunt on the board, buys us a bit more time, see what else comes out the pack. He's going to have to sacrifice something based on what he's got on the board at the moment. Unless he runs the Chillwind Yeti into it, that's probably... No, even that would go... Ah, no, there we go, he's playing another spell, Shadow Bolt. He's taken that guy out, but he's used all his mana for this turn. It's going to give him 8 points on my hero. Okay, what have we got? 1 Murloc. Right, nothing very exciting at this stage. He's still got 5 points of health on that Yeti as well. And I can't play Flame Strike yet. So, let's go over Frost Nova, I think. We'll just hold his minions in check for the time being. There we go. Give it a second. It's thinking about it. Okay, now we could play this guy with Taunt as well, or we could take out this guy over here. Let's do that because it's going to take 2 points of damage off the board. And we've got the other 2 crowd controlled for the moment. It's going a little bit slow. Don't know if that's my net connection. Must be. Sure, taking its time. Come on, throw that far. Come on.
I wonder.
Come on. It's not liking it. There we go. There we go. Okay, and we will end our turn there because there's no point in playing that Murloc quite yet. Both of his minions are frozen. We've still got our Frostbolt waiting for an Ice Lance. Oh, he's taken another 2 points of damage to draw a card. He's going to hit me for another 2 and restore 2. Nothing else he can do really on that turn. So still nothing particularly useful, but I could play the Flame Strike now. That would use all of my points and he'd still have that 4/5 Chillwind Yeti up there. What I think I might do is freeze everything again, do some damage. There we go, so at least on the next turn we can play that Flame Strike if we want to get him down a bit. Now, if I do another point of damage to the Yeti, or shall I do it to his face? Do it to his face. Give him 19. He can't do anything with that Yeti at the moment. Just going to be sat there. Could restore health to it to protect it from the flame strike, but we will see. It's not going too badly at the moment. He's got a card advantage. Okay, another 5 points off me down to 15. He's definitely taken the lead, but he's set me up nicely for a flame strike now. So let's do that. We've also got Arcane Intellect, so we can start to build up some cards soon as well. He's going to hate me for doing it. But there we go. Puts us on a little bit more of a level playing field. None of my combos are coming out though yet. I must have pretty much a whole deck of Murlocs left.
Why do you call? Ready to run.
Voidwalker, 1-3, taunt. Okay, what's that he's put up? Wolf Rider with charge, and he's going for Kobold Geomancer as well. Banking on me not having another Flame Strike quite yet. Okay, so we've got 9 points. We can do quite a lot, I think, this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play pretty much half our, well, pretty much most of our hand there. Might hang on to the Arcade Intellect for the moment. So let's put out this guy. He can absorb some incoming damage. Let's stick out our Bluegill Warrior. And let's go for our Grimscale Oracle as well. Then we will take out the Wolf Rider. Knock 3 points of damage off his side of the board. Now, we're going to have to sacrifice this Murloc anyway, so we may as well run it into his taunt, I think. He's going to have to go for my taunt unless he can play something else. So let's end the turn there. That's not too bad, not a bad situation. We have a taunt on the board. And we've still got this guy. There we go. 4 damage to all characters, dropped us down to 8, and 3 damage to all characters as well. He's going for a sprint. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on what he's got in his hand, but it could be game over. Some of the 1/1 Murloc Scout. We've got 2 cards. Let's do that for now. Hey. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He could not have seen this coming. It's a win, and I don't think he's expecting it. Let's freeze him,
Thanks.
stick him with the Ice Lance, and then throw down our Arcane Missiles. There we go. How'd you like them apples? Thank you very much. That was Fredmaster. Good game, good game. And there we go. For the first time on the channel, actually a win. Cool, it was touch and go for a few moments there. It was just as well that we had that Flame Strike and we could play it when we did. Otherwise, it could have been particularly messy. That's not bad. Let's have another one as well, because we've won our 2 games with a Mage or Shaman, but I think our other quest was to win 3 games, and we've done 2 now. Yep, 2 out of 3. Let's have another crack. One more. See how we do this time. As I said, it's a little bit gimmicky, this deck, in the fact that it focuses a lot on those kind of ice combos, and it also, I mean, the Murlocs were really just put in there for a bit of fun. Just because I'd quite like to see the opponent's reaction when it actually works out, which is rare. Playing a Warrior, Maxi.
You asked for it.
Ooh, there we go. What have we got? Let's get rid of the Flame Strike for now. Doing 1 damage to all enemy minions, and we've got a Murloc Tidehunter as well. That's not bad. Let's see what else we can pull out of the bag. Oh, Arcane Missiles. Okay, well that's a reasonable hand for early on. Doesn't give us a lot that we want to play on turn 1 though, so let's pass it over to him. Greetings, yes indeed. Greetings to you as well. Or just a simple hello. Okay, so do we want to play our Murloc now? Well, we could do. We don't know what's coming up, of course. But at least it gives us something on the board. Let's end our turn there. See what he's got. That water elemental will be useful soon. Again, lots of kind of frost and freezing in here, so even if I don't have the kind of frostbolt, I can still freeze him if I can get hit with the water elemental. That's not bad. We've got a silverback patriarch now. Still got no minions, so I'm not going to throw out either of the arcane damage cards. I could draw another 2, but no, let's stick this guy up. A bit of taunt on the board, a little bit of protection, and then we can get a few hits on him. There we go, first blood. Girosh down to 29. Let's see what he throws up next. What's it going to be? We could play that water elemental next. I'm sure it must be time for him to play a minion though. What's he going to do? There we go, Wolf Rider, charge. He's going to... oh, he's not going to swap it for my taunt, that's not bad. What do we want to do now? Well, we've got the water elemental, that would give us quite a big board advantage. Could draw a few more cards at this stage as well. No, let's go with the water elemental, and we'll take 4 points of damage off him as well, taking him down to 25. Not a bad place to be in. I don't know, I've not played long enough, but I don't know what kind of mass removal warriors have. Have they got anything? Not sure. That guy's going to do some damage. 1 health for each card in his hand. But we can freeze it and come back for another go. That wouldn't be such a bad shout at all. Let's do that. There we go, knock 3 points off of it. Freeze it. It's not going anywhere next turn. We can take another 4 points straight off him. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. Or we could play arcane missiles now. That might be... No, we'll get some more cards. See what comes up. Haha, that wouldn't be a bad shout. That would frustrate him greatly. But I think what we'll do is we'll just take these 4 points off him. There we go. And I reckon... depends on what he's got. Let's take another point off of there for now, and end our turn there. Good! Not a bad place to be in. That taunt's going to disappear though. I'm sure he's got something to take care of it. No, he's going to play one of his own. Send in Shieldmaster. Okay, that's only leaving him with 1 point of mana though, so what's he got in his hand? What's he going to play? Some kind of buff? What's he got? Taking his time, thinking about it. Nope, just going to flip it back to me for now. Right, what have we got? 6 mana? Oh, we've got quite a few options this time. Could deal some damage now. If I run that, I'm going to need to get rid of the taunt before I do anything. Is it worth throwing out some of these arcane damage cards then? So if we deal 1 to all enemy minions, I need to take that Shieldmaster down really to 3 if possible so I can get rid of it. Let's throw that out there for now, see what that does. Okay, so we've got a 3 and a 4, that's still not too bad. If we now stick the other one out as well, there we go, that's taking him down to 3, so we can knock him off the board. Get rid of his taunt. Also gives us this person here, the Twilight Drake, that we can get rid of as well.
Runs out on me.
Let's do that. And then we can take 3 points of damage this turn off Girosh. There we go, still not a bad position to be in. He's yet to take us down below 30. He's yet to draw blood. We've taken him down to 17 so far, but I'm sure he's got plenty lined up for us as we start to get into those bigger numbers. What's he going for next? Not got a particularly strong board left, but we've still got some taunts in there as well. What now? Yes indeed, what now? What's he going to play?
They'll
Thinking
never
about it. 3 damage to the enemy hero, drawing first blood. And is that it? Could be. No, he's got something else in mind. Something for 3 points. No, he's just going to gain some armour. Obviously trying to restore a little bit of his health there. Right, we've got a polymorph. Reluctant to play it this early, but it would let us get rid of that 4/4. Could play a core hound now. There's not much he can do about it necessarily, or our Lord of the Arena. Let's see, because if he's got any removal, he's likely to play it on the Lord of the Arena first, I would think. So let's stick that out there, and it might give us a little bit of protection if we then want to stick the core hound up later. And I reckon these two guys still protected. We may as well slam him in the face with those for now. Debating whether to play the mirror image, but I think we'll hang on to it while we've still got a fairly good board. Garrosh on 17. Jaina on 27. God, I'd be quite pleased if I managed 2 victories in one session. That's a record for me, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. He's got the card advantage. He's thinking about it.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
And I've still got all of my frost combos as well. There we go, so he's taken out
I've got a hit!
Lord of the Arena. Whittling down the board. We haven't got any taunts left, but that's not a huge problem. I think now is the time to play Mirror Image and stick our Core Hound out as well. And I think we could take out this guy here as well, the Abusive Sergeant, just to take another 2 points of his damage off the board. Puts us in a reasonable position. I'm sure, you know, there's every possibility he'll have something to remove that Core Hound, but we shall see.
I'm flying!
Well, he's got 2 taunts to deal with there, so he can't charge the Core Hound as it stands. He's not got Wind Fury, has he? No. Has he? Nope. There we go. So, looks like we can take 9 points off him this turn at least. Ah, we've got another taunt as well. Ooh, do we want to play that? We could do. Could polymorph one of his guys too. No, let's stick this out there.
Okay.
Now the question is, he can sacrifice his Reckless Rocketeer. He can take out my taunt, and that would give him 4 points on my Core Hound. Got Frostbolt as well. Now I could use that and take out his Reckless Rocketeer. I don't like to use it, but just to screw him a little bit more, and then we'll take 9 points off Garrosh. Take him down to 10. We're still on 27, and a fairly healthy board in front of us. Quite wanted to save the Frostbolt and use it on him in combo with the Ice Lance, but beggars can't be choosers. What's coming up, do we think? He's going to have to make some kind of impact on that Core Hound.
Action!
That's not going to help him.
They'll never know what hit them.
He's playing everything. Like some kind of last stand. What's he going to do? Has he got something that's going to remove... He might have. He's got some kind of removal. Or has he? He only needs to do 1 point of damage. Then he can take it out. No. Okay, so he thinks he's got something that's going to take out the Core Hound. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Oh. Well. That's it. Oh, hang on. We've got a taunt, though. We have got a taunt to deal with. So, what are we going to do? I've only got to do 10 points of damage, so I can waste the Flame Strike taking out his taunt, hit him with the Core Hound. It's a bit of overkill, but never mind. Hit him with the Core Hound and hit him with our Fireball. Well played, good game. And there we go, 2 in a row with a Mage deck that, to be honest, I wasn't massively optimistic about. Still comprised mainly of very basic cards, and well, I'm quite surprised, quite pleased with how that's gone today, and I think that seems like as good a place as any to wrap it up. So there we go, 2 victories, the first 2 victories on the channel, and yeah, pretty pleased with how that worked out in the end, even if it was looking a little bit shaky here and there. Well, thank you very much, as always, for watching. Please subscribe if you want to stay up to date with any new videos that I post to the channel. As always, I'll be back at the same time, same place next week with more Hearthstone. Tomorrow, Tuesday night, I'll have some more Faster Than Light for you as well. Things can't go much worse than they did in last week's episode, when I made a horrific mistake that nearly... well, did actually jeopardise the whole mission. So make sure you check out Faster Than Light tomorrow to see if we get things back on track. Until next time, though, I've been Shadeslay. Bye for now.